I got a new plane for my birthday. This is the Husky Special Edition. Yeah, it's orange, but there's a lot more that's cool about this plane, and I have some really good news. In order to celebrate my birthday, which is just right around the corner, not only did I get this sweet new upgraded special edition plane, but I've got a gift for you guys. I can save you $40 per airplane. That's pretty massive. My great aunt only sends me $5 in the mail, so $40 from me to you guys. I just made that up. I don't have a great aunt that sends me $5, but I think you get the idea. So this airplane comes in at $330. You need your own receiver and all that good stuff, but with a $40 off coupon, it's under $300. This thing is a massive airplane. It has been upgraded to fly on 5S with a brand new motor and new ESC. We also have metal geared servos throughout the airplane because some people, I don't know what you guys are doing tearing up your Huskies, we're stripping their servo gears on the standard edition, so
they were like souping it up. They're
souping it up, yeah. And also I've heard that some people were tearing their rudder control surface off.
Yeah, they were like making it go so fast, like,
and they were just like snap rolling it. I haven't done that with mine yet, okay?
I mean, upgrading stuff's cool, but
upgrading stuff is cool. The hinge in here now is a cloth hinge, so that's not going to tear anymore. You would think cloth would tear easier, but no, it's actually much more durable. So this plane has been upgraded. It also has flight stabilization, and I have used an old dumb tactic transmitter and receiver in here paired with that flight stabilization, so I'm like massive fingers, legs crossed that it's gonna work. Odds are it's not gonna work because I don't know what I'm doing. But if it does work, then that means anybody can do this. So, because I literally just plugged it in. I'm a little nervous, but I'm really excited because I love the standard edition Husky, and the fact that this flies on 5S batteries, which we'll have linked in the description box below, is a little bit unique. I'm sure most of you don't have 5S batteries, but these are a pretty good deal, and they're actually on sale right now, according to the listed website. So we'll have all this linked in the description box below, and if you use our link, you can pair it with that. It's a 2-week limited time coupon code, or when these sell out. So if they sell out in a couple days, the coupon code isn't gonna work anymore. You guys excited? I'm very excited. Let's fly. Look at this awesome plane. If I've ever seen a Halloween themed plane before, this is it. I mean, it is orange, black, gray, and white. And it looks really good. I don't have any planes that look like this. You know, we start to see all these planes that are just red and white and blue and white and maybe occasionally yellow and white. And that's all your airplanes that exist, you know? This one's different, and I like that. So, Husky Special Edition Maiden. I'm nervous as all get out. The stabilization is off. Let's go. Oh, we're in the air. Nice. I'm not using stabilization yet because, you know, that stuff, if you're first time doing something like I am on this, that's a little nerve-wracking. So I'm going to do that, but just wanted to make sure everything felt nice and trimmed up. Like aileron needed a couple clicks of trim, and
I think my favorite thing about this plane is just like how realistic and scale it looks, like with the wing struts and the big like landing gear wheels.
It's got those visible antennas on the top too.
It's really cool.
It's really an awesome airplane. So I plan on doing a couple videos with this for sure. I'm not sure how much of the beast I'm going to wake up in this video. This is a true maiden. I wanted to see, like, can it fly scale? Can it fly nice and easy? And will my flight stabilization software work? Because literally it's all plugged in when you get this. You just plug in the wires that's coming off of the flight stabilization and is labeled. It says aileron, rudder, elevator, throttle, and you plug that into your corresponding channels on your receiver, wherever that's supposed to go. And then you plug in the 6th channel, because 5 is flaps. The 6th channel goes into just your 6th channel, and it's labeled something like flight controller, right? On the wire, coming out of that stabilized little software box, little flight stabilizer in this airplane. And then you assign it to a switch, on, off, and right now it's off, but I'm about to turn it on.
Wake it up. Or well,
I'm
not waking up.
I'm gonna tame it down actually.
Yeah, there you go. Tame it down.
Let's climb just a little higher. I mean, you know, I have 2 airplanes with that flight stabilization now, with the Bigfoot and the little Pioneer, but they were ready to fly. This is my first time doing it myself, so look what I'm doing. I'm climbing high and it's on.
Well, it didn't crash and burn.
No, right, so I'm hands-free.
Yeah.
Hands-free. With that on.
And now we'll never see the plane again.
No,
I lost it.
Because I can turn.
There you are.
I can turn it off if I have to.
I got it.
To know, will it work? So now I'm gonna just play around with it for a second, right? And then I'll drop it down. Look at that, it's snapping right back to center.
So give it awesome. Full right.
Full right, I'm
let
holding
go
full right.
now.
Let go.
Wow,
right,
it's working.
Let go. So Abby, this thing might be like the biggest plane you've ever flown. I need you to probably fly this.
Oh my gosh.
Because that is
scary.
Really nice and rock solid.
Do like cool. Try to do like a loop with stabilization on.
Okay, well, I want to get a nice low flap pass. So I'm at full flaps now with the stabilization software, whatever, flight stabilizer on. Look at that. Nice slow and low pass. Landings on this are going to be super nice with the flaps. Let's take flaps off on that curve. And then we'll bring it in again for a nice low and slow pass with stabilization on. That's amazing. I literally just plugged it in and it works. I signed the 6th channel on my radio, something you just have to kind of know how to do, but it's pretty easy, at least on this tactic radio. Let's go. The stabilizer's on. There's full flaps. Look at that. Nice and slow. Flaps are back off. Let's fly out of the sun. Come on now. All right, I want to practice a really slow landing first, and then we'll take off again. Like I said, I'm just kind of slowly waking this beast up. So we'll have another video in the future where I'm probably flying the snot out of this thing, but I wanted this to be a nice, easy, kind of delicate maiden because I was so nervous about that
I can't believe the stabilization works.
So there's 0 throttle.
That is blowing my mind.
Flaps are on, and let's see if we can get a nice... Oh, I stalled a hair with that last foot. Okay, look at that thing.
It's still in one piece, try again.
It looks so good. Let's take it back up. Okay, so here's the deal. Abby's at the controls.
Yeah, this wasn't planned, so I don't even have my makeup on. Oh my gosh, why am I so terrible at taxiing?
You just got to slow. Taxiing should be slow.
I want to go fast.
I know you do. That's the issue.
Steady.
So your flight stabilization is on. The switch is up toward you, right?
Okay, let's not...
Double check. Yep, it's up toward you.
Let's not do what I did on the last aerospace.
Okay, you have... This is now the biggest airplane you'll have ever flown. Oh, man. Wow.
Okay.
It's okay. So, good news and bad news. That looked worse than what happened.
That's good.
I don't think I recorded the, crash. All that happened was Abby started to veer.
Skidded.
You veered off a little bit.
Toward us,
and so she nosed it down into the ground, okay? And all that happened was the wing struts popped out and the wing tips got scuffed, okay? We all crash. We all have bad takeoffs, bad landings.
Growing pains, you guys. I'm trying.
So, you know, scratched the prop just a hair, scuffed it, but it's not too bad. It is my birthday present, so you can buy me another one now. I'm just kidding. Try
you
again.
have a red one that still looks perfect, so you're okay.
You're right. I want you to try again. Let's do that again.
Oh gosh. All right, Nate's gonna check and make sure I didn't mess anything up too bad.
Nice and easy and smooth. You're always gonna have a little torque roll to the left.
That's my issue.
You just gotta aim the nose to the right.
Oh, it makes me scared.
Just putz it around. Look, I'm at literally 45% throttle now, and that's where this wants to fly. If you really want to give it more throttle, do it on that curve, but you don't have to.
Okay.
40% throttle right there feels perfect. I mean, I just want to show everybody it does fly itself. And just
it flies itself, but not when I have it.
50 to 60% throttle max if you just want to putz it around like this, like a nice scale airplane, which this is the biggest airplane you will have ever flown. And so I'm not gonna count that first takeoff as flying. So let's get you back in the air and try it again. This is landing with no flaps, which I think I actually liked pretty good. That was nice, feathered it right in. This is a good direction to take off, but I'll tell you what, sometimes, our landing gear got a little bent on your landing, we'll say. But let's go ahead and fly it like this, okay? I want you to take off with the airplane aiming this way. And just know that it's going to aim to the left a little bit when you throttle up. So we gotta get back on that horse and keep riding. Okay, Abby, you got this. It's like, sometimes you fall off that horse and you are just off the horse for a while. Get back on the horse and go. This happens to Abby occasionally. You know what? It happened to Gary recently too. He had like 5 major crashes in a row. More, little, ease into it. Come on, you know how to fly. If you don't touch anything, it takes off by itself. That was me not touching the right stick at all. Just throttle. It flies itself. I'm really confused. I'm not even looking at it.
I'll be confused.
It literally didn't touch the right stick and it took off by itself. And you somehow like left, right, smash, destroy.
I said I can't do it.
Look at that. Look how easy this is to fly. Ease into the throttle. Don't touch anything. It'll fly itself. I don't know if you understand how easy this is to fly. Like this poor thing, look at it, look at it. This is your airplane now. I get another birthday present.
I'm trying. Might as well finish it off.
So I'm joking around with Abby here, but seriously, I just took off with...
I'm not even gonna give it elevator.
I did nothing. All I did was easy throttle up. Yeah, no. That's flight stabilization on. Literally just give it some throttle. Yeah, and fly it. Just let it fly itself. Go. Just don't do anything stupid. Okay. You can do it.
Just gonna go.
Just go. But you have to use a little rudder, but don't touch the right stick at all. And up the elevator some.
It lifts the tail, and I've never had a plane that does that.
When it lifts the tail, that means it wants to fly. Just fly it. Okay, Abby. Just view this like the old Millennium Master, okay? You have destroyed it, yes. But for some reason, this airplane keeps coming back for more. And for some reason, this is, by the way, now your birthday present, and I get a new one. Just so you know.
He's joking.
I know, I get the beat up birthday. Okay, let's see it. You can do this. Yes. Okay, the too much throttle.
I told you I was gonna hit that light.
You didn't.
It never lifted in the air. You said don't touch anything.
You obviously have to give it 5% elevator. Okay, take 10, and it's still in one piece. I cannot believe it. I can't believe. What, do you want to comment on what's happening?
No, I don't.
Tiny bit of elevator, like 5%. Once you get the tail up, give it a little elevator. Oh my goodness, look at that, just like any other airplane. Okay, now just fly it, level off that wing, ease off on the throttle a hair, you don't need that much juice. And look at that, flight stabilization, you're in good hands. Does everybody feel that sigh of relief?
This is not funny.
Yeah, it is. I'm proud of you because you kept trying and you got
it. Not willingly.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so frustrating. I don't even know what to say.
You were flying a big giant airplane.
Why do we film everything?
Why are we real?
Why do we have to film everything?
Well, you know what? Like 90% of other YouTubers don't show this stuff.
Oh, I know why.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I hear you. I know. I've done stupid things. on camera that I wish we never put out there, but
now I gotta worry about landing this.
No, you don't. You gotta worry about flying it.
Yeah, I do.
It lands just fine. You'll do good. How do you feel that it flies now that you have it in the air?
I wanna cry.
This is an emotional day. Guys, this airplane's $40 off. And it's amazing. It's an amazing airplane.
I'm on 4 hours of sleep though, so.
Yeah, it was a... We just didn't get a lot of sleep, both of us, last night. I got about 5 hours of sleep or so. You did it. You know, I'm really proud of you. You got it in the air. I can't believe, like, sometimes Abby and I both do things that we're both just in disbelief of, like, what is happening right now. And I think that's what happened with those takeoffs. So why were you kind of panicking? You said the tail lifted up.
Yeah, I don't have a plane where the tail lifts up before the nose.
Okay.
You know that, right?
I understand.
And it's just weird.
I hear you. Okay.
It's a lot more, you know, it has the stabilization, which is cool, but it is more sensitive on everything. Like, it throws, like, you guys, you have to subscribe and wait for Nate to really wake the beast up, because this plane is going to be capable of just amazing things, especially with how huge it is. And especially after I just killed it a million
I'm going to
times.
fly the snot out of this thing, because, like, you know how you tell me you don't want to fly something until I scratched it up?
Oh, now you're ready to...
A tenth of the wing is missing. A tenth of the wing is in my pocket right now.
It's not.
So I am ready to just
a little piece.
I'm joking. I'm ready to just fly the snot out of this airplane now. Because, you know, you got your little paint scratches on it. You want to think about a landing?
No, not really, no.
Would you like me to land it this time?
Our friend Gary, the last time I saw him, he asked, like, how are you progressing so much? And I told him, I just stopped caring if I crashed. But I do care. I do care, Gary. I feel like I lied now, Gary, after all that. Oh, that was really rough. But as Nate said, you just gotta keep trying, keep trying, keep trying.
It's easy to get discouraged. And
we're married, and Nate knows, you know, don't give Nate a hard time, because I'm in just as much disbelief as he is. He's just more vocal than I am, and I don't know, I just couldn't mentally get past it.
Girl, you can fly jets and all kinds of crazy stuff.
You know, this is my most powerful plane I've ever flown.
That is right, it's 5S.
I'm putzing it around like it's a 3S plane, but...
And really high up, if I might add. You're way up there for that giant of an airplane. Look at that pixel, you guys.
I have not flown just like this high in a long time. I'm actually really stinking nervous.
But you're not that high up, actually. I just looked up off camera.
Yeah, I used to fly up a lot higher. I'm actually really, really nervous to land this.
Would you like me to? You can ease off on the juice. I don't think you need to worry about flaps at all.
Can you just talk me through
I'll talk you through it. So go down as far as you can, right?
Well,
turn around, and you need to lower altitude quite a bit, quite a bit. I'd come around again. This is not a good approach.
I know, I was going around again.
Well, the good news is the flight stabilization works extremely well, and oh my gosh, that is the most durable large airplane we own. It's ridiculously tough.
I think I'd never finish my point though. Like with the RC plane hobby, like it's not gonna always be easy.
It's not always perfect.
And you've gotta struggle sometimes, and you just gotta keep trying.
Turn it around. This is the approach.
Okay.
Come down, come down.
Oh jeez.
Just easy, just easy.
Oh jeez.
Get it over the.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again.
Yeah, you're not over.
Yeah, I know.
It's like any other airplane, Abby. Don't let this scare you because you had a couple bad takeoffs with it. It lands and flies like every other airplane you've ever flown. Don't let anything scare you or let you think otherwise. You're going to ease off on the throttle when you're ready to land it. You're going to push down on that nose, but then not continue holding down so that it slams into the ground, but flare at the last second, or the last few seconds, and let it bleed off some speed.
Okay,
and then
you gotta tell me that one thing at a time.
Yeah, okay, get ready. Just line it up, Ease off on the throttle. Almost no throttle. Almost no throttle. Nose down, and get it closer to us. Give it a little bit of throttle. Get it lower to the ground. You're just going to stall at that height. Kill the throttle. And get ready to flare. You landed it just fine. You landed it. No problem.
It's down. I just want to throw the transmitter down and be like, I'm done.
Touchdown!
Well, as Amelia says, I need candy to feel better.
Yeah. I'm proud of you. You know, despite the failed attempts, what is the only thing that matters is the success.
You know, from this angle, the plane looks fine.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I know. It's just.
Believe it or not, it's the underside of it that took it.
It's the wing tips and the corners. I've got. It's
nothing a little orange Sharpie won't fix.
It's right there. We got something is missing. But we laugh about it, we joke about it because that's life, that's reality, this happens. And there's so many people that don't show this stuff, and that's I think what makes our channel a little bit unique, because if it were me and all I watched was perfection all the time, I would get so discouraged. But knowing that we all crash and we all have weird mistakes that, like, we never thought, you know, taking off is usually the easiest part of flying. So it's kind of like, what?
Not for me, okay?
What just happened?
Not for me.
This thing is a durable beast. It is easy to fly, and why don't you tell everybody, maybe very briefly, you know, why that happened? Why you were making that happen? Because it's not the airplane.
No, it's not the airplane.
Oh, you're looking at me.
There could be a lot of reasons I could say. Lack of confidence. With a big plane, with a 5S plane, that's the most powerful plane I've ever flown. You know, I've never had a plane where the back end lifts before the front end.
You got it inside your head. That's all.
I don't know. I was just giving it too much input, and I don't know, panicking and not remaining calm. Lot of reasons.
You did fine though. You got it in the air and then you flew it really well and you landed it, and all successfully. So I think that's all that matters. And it's super awesome that this plane is on sale. I think it very much deserves a follow-up, and we'll jump in front of the camera again and I will just roll and loop and just inverted flight as much as I possibly can, and maybe I'll crash it too just because I'm being a little bit more brave with it, but we'll have fun with it. I'm gonna wake this thing up really soon on the channel, so be sure to stay tuned. I'm excited. You know, this is the first time you've ever roughed up one of my planes, and now I can just go fly the snot out of it. It's once you get past, new car gets its first scratch, this is the same concept. And so it's okay. It's okay. It's just an airplane.
It's part of the hobby, you guys. So if you are in the hobby and you're not okay to crash, then you're probably not going to be in the hobby for very long.
Yeah, and I'm very impressed with this airplane. It is linked in the description box below. The beautiful thing about this plane is it's sold by a mom and pop hobby shop in the United States, and I think they only ship to the United States. So for our overseas viewers, I do apologize for that. But the awesome thing is they're running a special birthday promotion with us right now that is going to save you $40. And I know that we knocked it around some, but I think that should speak volumes for the durability of this airplane. That's insane. I cannot believe it's still not only flyable, but it almost looks perfect. Just a couple scratches on the wingtips. That's awesome.
It might be sitting a little crooked.
Yeah, I do need to figure that out. You came in hard one time.
I did.
It's okay. It'll still land and take off, no problem. And I'd like to encourage you guys to sign up for AMA. Abby is a seasoned beginner/intermediate pilot. I think that's what she would call herself, but with a lot of experience.
Almost intermediate with some beginner tendencies.
And sometimes we are both just surprised at what happened. Do you remember the Bigfoot takeoff? Do you have something against arrows?
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Boom! Into the asphalt.
I love their planes. They're amazing looking planes, and you fly them so well. I don't know. I don't know.
Having said that, you never know when a crash or a mishap is going to happen, and you should not fly without the AMA in your pocket, the Academy of Model Aeronautics. They're an insurance company for this stuff, for the crazy times. And I've seen it happen. It works. People make mistakes. I've heard a story about a guy flying his airplane through a neighbor's window. AMA stepped in, got it taken care of. And he only knew about AMA through our channel. If not for our channel telling him, here's this insurance program, you should sign up for it when you fly your airplanes, he never would have known about it and they never would have stepped in. And let me tell you, windows are very expensive. Very expensive. So I encourage you guys to sign up for the Academy of Model Aeronautics. They'll be linked in the description box below, and it's about the price of 1 or 2 batteries for the entire year. You can't beat it. For today, and Abby, I think maybe I'm going to thank God on your behalf for just finally getting you in the air. You gritted your teeth and you said, I have to
trust
do
me,
this.
I was saying a prayer on that last takeoff because I did not want to do this again.
Yeah, okay. So thanks to God for helping get you in the air and finally getting over that hurdle.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm very proud of you. Very proud.
After you weren't so proud.
I was just...
I wasn't so proud of myself. I am my own worst critic. You are my second.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, same to you, bud.
I know.
Guys, this was just fun. The camera battery overheated because it's so hot out here. But the point is, we all make mistakes. And Abby, I'm just really proud of you because you made those mistakes and I'm capable of making those same mistakes. And you just got back on the horse and you flew successfully and landed successfully. I'm a very proud husband and you should be proud of yourself too. A massive thanks to our Patreon supporters for keeping us motivated when sometimes we don't feel the motivation. We'll have one of our favorite Husky videos, the original Husky, popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.